Like most kids, I was always fascinated by toys. If those toys had a set of wheels on them, that was certainly a bonus to me. As much as I liked the toys, I was even more fascinated by the stores that sold them. I just loved visiting the local hobby shops and seeing all the toys, models, and planes that hung from the ceiling. Probably the only thing more exciting to me than the hobby shop was a visit to the candy section of our neighborhood grocery store. 25 cents went a long way back then. You could fill a little brown paper bag right to the top. I remember telling myself as a young boy that when I got older I was going to own my own store. I must have been born a businessman or an innovator, because I remember thinking to myself at the time how cool it would be to combine my two favorite stores. What could be better than buying a toy and then filling a bag full of penny candy? Seemed only right to me. Well, it took a little longer than I had anticipated, but I did eventually bring those dreams to fruition. As I was driving through the village, one day I noticed an empty storefront in one of the buildings adjacent to the post office. I quickly turned around and I pulled in front of the building. My imagination started running wild. It was as if I was a kid all over again. I started to envision having my own toy and hobby shop. After looking through the window and laying the plans out in my head, I quickly took down the number and headed home to tell my wife. She wasn't too keen on the idea, but she supported my decision to open the store. And so I did. The toy factory was born. It wasn't too big, but it still took some time to set it all up. While the store might have been a little on the small side, my dreams and ambitions were anything but. I put in a penny candy section and sold ice cream from a freezer, just as I remembered buying it as a young boy. I stocked the shelves with toys and built a hobby counter in the back where I sold radio-controlled cars, trucks, boats, and planes. I added some rockets and models and even sold magic tricks. I loved magic as a young boy, and I decided to do magic shows on the weekends for the local kids. It became a big hit, and the kids would often come in to see what new magic trick I had each week. To keep to my original dreams and honor the past, I set up a section that was just for vintage toys. This went over well with the adults who enjoyed taking a trip down memory lane. The store received a lot of attention. I was asked to do several newspaper interviews explaining how and why I came up with the idea to blend the past with the future. The truth to that was that I never stopped being a kid. If you stopped into the toy factory back then, you were sure to remember it. I was often behind the counter performing a magic trick or operating one of our new radio-controlled toys. From our talking parrot to our working train layout, a trip to the store was always enjoyable. We loved to talk to our customers and get to know them. My memories of the toy factory are many. I had met a lot of interesting people in my time running the store, but by far my greatest memories will always be watching my own children and grandchildren getting to enjoy the same experience I did when I was a kid. If that wasn't a big enough blessing, I got to run the store with my little granddaughter Lily right by my side. She knew the operation as well as her papa did. She could answer the phone, take a credit card, or gladly perform you a magic trick. She was even good at the cash register. The success of the toy factory was never going to be about how much money I would make, or even the longevity of the business. It was always about bringing the dreams of an overambitious and enthusiastic young boy to life. While the toy factory is now just a memory, I hope that it might have encouraged some other child to dream. Maybe their visit to my store will be what unlocked their imagination and sparked a desire to one day bring their dreams to life. For me, I just feel blessed that I was able to live out a lifelong dream and be the person on the other side of the counter. Life is all about pursuing the things that make us happy. And for me, I fulfilled one of them goals the day I opened the Toy Factory. James down here at the Toy Factory, 12 Amity Street, Spenceport, New York. I want to introduce you to the Volcano EPX. It's a 1/10 scale truck. It retails for $169.99. We have a sale price of just $159.99 on this. This is a 4-wheel drive truck. It has a brushed motor in it. We'll show you what's under the hood on this truck. These are very easy to operate. They have great suspension. They come ready to run right out of the box. You have a charger, you get your battery, you get your remote control like all of our vehicles. Everything is always ready to run out of the box, and it comes with everything to run it. And as you can see, it has dual shocks on each tire. Great suspension, great travel. Everything is very adjustable. Has electronic speed controller in it. The on and off switch is located on the side, very easy to get to when the body's on it. And this will come with the 2100 NiCad battery. And as I say, these are ready to run as soon as you take them out of the box and charge them up. They're ready to go. If you're interested in this truck, or you're interested in a nitro truck or a rock climbing truck, come down to the Toy Factory, 12 Amity Street, Spenceport, New York.